after a drive from Gettysburg to Arlington and a train ride to DC. We have arrived at the residence, or the former residence, of my favorite president.
We're gonna edit that.
I am not editing that. I didn't say what president it was. It's just the former residence of my favorite president. There's the White House. Let me get a little bit closer here. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was the White House and Lafayette Square. I think now we are going to take a scenic trip to, I think, Ford's Theater and anything that interests us from here to there. So, like the White House, Frank?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. He's enthused.
Oh, goodness. Good for goodness. Oh, you better not pout and better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Sing it. Santa Claus coming in louder. Santa Claus coming in town. Santa Claus is coming round to town. I love it. No sense.
Well, walking through the streets of DC, kind of, sort of, but not really, making our way to Ford's Theater. Frank had the urge to pee, so we stepped into the Museum of Natural History. So, I don't know, maybe we'll walk around here a bit since we're using the facilities.
Stations involve trains and moving
Ay, es el mejor. Es el mejor.
Honestamente necesitan más espacio estos pescados.
Well, this museum isn't exactly our cup of tea, so we're kind of just rushing through it. But as we're leaving, I said, Frank, do you want to go see the dinosaurs? So I was like, let's go see some dinosaurs. All right, that was the Museum of Natural History. Short version. It is just not our cup of tea. So, back on the road and on to the next location. There we go, Museum of Natural History. Okay. Now we go that way. Right behind me would be the Star Saloon. Now, April of 1865, John Wilkes Booth would have stopped here to have a few drinks, maybe to build up some liquid courage for where he was going to go to next, which would be Ford's Theater, where a play, Our American Cousin, would be playing, and in attendance would be Abraham Lincoln. Well, just got some unfortunate news. Ford's Theater is closed right now because they are doing a Christmas Carol. So we cannot enter today. They will be open tomorrow. So maybe if the force is with us. But Abraham Lincoln, watching the show, would have then been shot by John Wilkes Booth, and then he would be carried across the street to this house, right there, that house, the Peterson House. So we would make our way across the street. The Peterson House is open, so we will go to that. And this is where not only was Lincoln brought, but then he later died early the next morning. So let's go inside the Peterson House and see what that is all about.
Yes. And they're free. This is only for the house and the set. And I have tickets that just for the house. Theater is closed for a play right now. We do have free tickets sometimes, but right now, because we are active theater. Tickets for plays, by the way, are not free. I know about Mr. Booth. He's really famous. His whole family was famous. They were the Fonders. Well, what Joe Biden, who's also a Confederate agent, had been the whole war, had already tried to attack Lincoln and failed, and was looking to do it again, and Mr. Lincoln has the kindness to come before it to make it really easy. I'm gonna go in the theater, you need a ticket too, sir. All you need to do, I think we're gonna have a play tonight.
You want to go to the
All you have to do is go to the play during the Yellow Valley. And they want to get Lincoln.
It's that back parlor that the Secretary of War would have set up office. And from there, sent out the troops to get on the hot heels of John Wilkes Booth. So now we will taking the elevator, which was not here in 1865, to the upstairs.
We should have done better planning. Deuces.
Keys with the full. There you go. Read this and I'll tell you. Read out loud.
Making our way back downstairs. And this tower of books would be all the books that have been written about Abraham Lincoln. So, as you can see, he's a popular guy. I gotta giggle a little bit. That poster there with Captain America and Abraham Lincoln and Spider-Man, as all the kids are running into that room. They all holler, "Spider-Man!" Funny. All right, we just walked out of the Peterson house. I'm a little upset Ford's Theater is closed. That was one of the big things I wanted to do. Now, we could have bought tickets to see A Christmas Carol in Ford's Theater tonight.
Still might.
We still might. I don't know. The tickets are a bit pricey, but right now we are going to make our way back to the mall area and Washington Monument and everything there in between, and lunch or snackish.
Yes, thank you.
Well, just checked out the backside of the White House. And now we are making our way over to, I don't know where.
The mall,
The mall?
Washington Monument, Jefferson Monument.
Should we stop at the Washington Monument first and then work that way, or just work this way and
Huh.
I don't know.
Let's see how it works out.
Just casually
Beautiful day in DC.
Yeah, beautiful day in DC. Very, very nice. Bit crisp, but
Tolerable.
and we're just taking a just casual stroll. Nothing in particular to do. Just kind of peaceful,
Hanging
peaceful walking and hanging out.
$20 hot dog, though.
And a $20 hot dog. We're like, we want 2 Gatorades, 2 hot dogs, and it took the guy like 8 minutes
to
to calculate.
In Arabic.
And then he just randomly said $20. Which,
Randomly, as I pulled out my wallet.
it shouldn't take you that long, man. It's just 2 hot dogs and 2 Gatorades.
He's got a family to feed.
Yeah, so I think he just said, no, these guys will pay me $20.
Anyway,
Anyway,
deuces. For real. Should have got those electric scooters.
still can. Well, there is the Washington Monument. And they have the reflecting pond and the Lincoln Memorial. I think we are going to head down that way.
Gotta
So-
go see TJ.
Frank wants to see Thomas Jefferson first. So, Thomas Jefferson, then Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
Because I'm pissed because I didn't get to go to Ford's Theater. I'm
Make
gonna-
it happen.
No.
Who does that? Don't they know
It is the 160th anniversary of the Gettysburg Address.
And they got a Christmas carol playing. It's not even Thanksgiving. Who's in charge? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Frank yelled at the guy at the
I did
Peterson
not
house.
yell at him.
He yelled at the guy at the Peterson house. And he yelled at the kid in front of Ford's Theater.
I did not yell at him. I just explained to him what today was.
And he yelled at the hot dog guy. All right, slight change of plans. We will not be going to the Thomas Jefferson Memorial.
Where's the Lincoln Memorial?
The Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah, it's over there.
Straight ahead, that big building right there.
All right, thank you very
All right.
much.
On the side of that
Yeah,
water.
we'll be
thank you.
able to.
It's better at night when the lights are on. But it looks good. Yep.
I'm already a tour guide here. Anyway, change of plans. We are not going to go see Thomas Jefferson Memorial, even though on the way to that memorial would be the Holocaust Museum, but after a short discussion, we are not emotionally prepared, or do we want to ruin our day
Or dinner.
and our dinner dealing with that of the Holocaust Museum. It's just that's
A lot.
It's a lot, and we're not ready for that. So we are going to make our way to the Archives, Capitol Building, and we'll
Lay eyes on the document.
take it from there. And also, please, ladies and gentlemen, when you visit the Washington Monument, do not have your partner sit in front of the monument and use this to represent his
Body part.
piece. Inappropriate,
Not cool.
not cool.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Come on.
Frank and his fucking ice cream.
I gotta have my ice cream, bro. Anyway. Ice cream.
Ice cream. I didn't want anything.
I tried. I didn't want
Yeah. I would have taken a coffee or something, but all he had was hot chocolate.
Either take the bus or just take the tube.
I didn't get you. I didn't get you. Walking into the archives, Frank is finishing up with security for photography and courage, but no flash. All right. So we'll wait for Frank.
Say we
Yeah, I like it. Yes, I'm
There we go. Finally made it to the Capitol building. So, oh, look at that sunset behind you, Frank.
I was thinking about it.
Capitol building behind me as we make our way closer and closer to the Washington Monument. And then the next stop after that would be the World War II Memorial, making our final destination for this evening, the Lincoln Memorial. Find a train. And then,
dinner.
yeah, probably have dinner in Arlington. I think having dinner in Arlington roundabouts the hotel. It's going to be a lot. Ruffian children. Yeah, I think having dinner in Arlington is going to be a lot easier than trying to find a place here and then take the train back. So,
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it for now. I'll get back with you once we get to the World War II Memorial.
Deuces.
All right, passing the Washington Monument. Should be at the World War II Memorial in about another minute or two. Well, here we are at the World War II Memorial. Probably one of the most impressive of memorials here in Washington, D.C. But it is getting fairly late, and we still need to get to the Lincoln Memorial. So we are gonna probably stay here another minute or two, do some reflection, and then make our way over to the Lincoln Memorial. You got any words, Frank?
Man, that's overwhelming.
All right. There we go. Well, we made it to the Lincoln Memorial. Well, no, yes. All right. Yes, we did. Lincoln Memorial. I'm just a lot of walking today. A lot of walking. So, got a few more steps.
We got some protesters.
Oh, we got protesters up here. Let me see what's going on. I don't want to pull out my Captain America shield.
Oh, I know. Free Palestine. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let me get up these stairs, and then we'll get back to you once we get through this jamboree. All right. A few more steps, and we'll go see the man himself.
Did you just turn?
Well, this is something to see that, especially after the weekend I've had, and the 160th anniversary of the Gettysburg Address, which Lincoln would have given today. There's a few notable anecdotes I could say about this place, which I've been doing all day. I never got it on camera, but I've been, harassing Frank with my little anecdotes. A couple that are in here, I'll show you. Urban legend that sculpted behind in Abraham Lincoln's hair, in his back of his head, is supposedly the visage of Robert E. Lee looking towards Arlington, which of course would have been his home prior to it being confiscated and then turned into a national cemetery itself. Also, there is a typo, which is a bit dark in here for me to point out, but Let me see if I can get a shot of the back of Lincoln's head. Maybe we can make out Robert E. Lee. Yeah, I don't see that, but so maybe it is just an urban legend, but there he is. Anything to say about the Lincoln Memorial?
Oh man, it's my guy. Yeah, it's,
My thoughts exactly.
yeah, all that.
I tell you, I'm glad we saved this for the night though, because I think it's. I mean, it was
Oh, it's spectacular. The view is spectacular right now.
equally as nice. We're actually just kind of sitting here, just kind of resting our legs and.
Reflecting in front of the reflecting pool.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to see at night. So highly recommended for a nighttime viewing if possible.
Absolutely.
Well, leaving the Lincoln Memorial, making our way back to the metro station, I didn't realize that the Vietnam Memorial was so close. So I think we kind of have to stop, and
Kind of have to.
so we're gonna just make one more quick stop before we head back to Arlington.
Mr. Max. I'm anything but
Three soldiers here. This is one of two of the Vietnam memorials here. Now, when they had the contest for the Vietnam Memorial here in D.C., the wall actually won, and a lot of veterans and other people were upset with just having a wall and didn't think that was enough, even though it's now become an extremely powerful memorial to not just veterans, but I think anyone who visits it. So as like, what would be the word?
Remembrance, tribute.
Well, as a to appease some of the ones that were against the wall, this statue here was commissioned, and now this statue was actually originally planned to be put on top of the wall, believe it or not, and a lot of people didn't care for that idea either, including the artist that created the concept of the wall. So it was moved here adjacent to the wall, which is just right over here. So
Just standing here in front of over 50,000 names.
So we're going to make our way down to the wall now, and I don't think I'm going to say anything. I'm just going to film it. Well, while we were at dinner, a friend of Frank's joined us. He has a promotion ceremony tomorrow at Arlington Cemetery for an old lieutenant. Back when he knew her, she's being promoted to lieutenant colonel. Full colonel, full bird? Wow, even more impressive. Young girl, I met her. Real nice. His old platoon sergeant joined us for dinner, and he was a real nice guy. But caught up talking and yip-yapping, got away with everything, never filmed after dinner, never filmed walking back. So now it is about 1:15 in the morning. So just came back out. It's 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. All right. So I'm going to end it here. I've been watching a little bit of the video that I made today. A little bit more than I'm going to add in for the Museum of Natural History, but I put that in for the kids because I know my son Aiden loves that kind of stuff. So I'll put that in there for him. Maybe he'll like it. Maybe he'll get his mother to join me on our next trip to DC, and then we'll take the whole family. But I think that's it. We're going to end this. So we're going to end it now. Have a good night, and be lucky you're not staying in that hotel with that guy drilling something. All right. Good night. Walking hotels in the middle of the night is always very creepy.